2021, 8 o'clock in the morning.
The pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To approve the minutes of the prior meetings. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the October 14th monthly meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Aye. The ayes have it. The reading of the correspondence. Does anyone have any correspondence? Okay. Financial conditions. The operating budget to actual balances. The income for the first 3 months of the fiscal 2022 is $900,779. The expenses at $1,264,408, which is 42% of our budget expenses. Outstanding receivables as of September 30th of $48,644. Monthly commitments is $13,020, with water receivables for the month were $37,958. Is there a motion to accept the financial reports as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Is there a motion to approve the expenditure warrants as presented?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
The ayes have it. Superintendents report.
Yeah, so we have the mixer going in today. We had one break last week. Halloween. We had a break on Halloween. That was fun. Very terrace. We did some not some surveying, we did a walkthrough on Main Street's for Main Street's water main. They needed some eyes on the bridges. So we did that. Seems like we're in that planning phase now. The survey's basically done. The map is here. But now they're just kind of figuring out how we're going to go about the bridges, because there are quite a few crossings. Not bridges, but culverts and stuff. Which they're all actually fairly new. They're in good shape. Yeah, kind of strange. They're not like Center Street. So we devised a plan. There was 3 or 4 of us there. I had to do some marking. They do plan on going down to Old Somerset. On the backside past the post office, that's where they want to stop. I think it's actually a good idea to get through the highway. Because if there's ever plan to do Pleasant and all that, you're already down there. That's actually.
What's on that side of the road, you mean?
Yeah, we're going past the county.
So they want to go from Maine all the way down to Old Somerset,
Basically,
or not Maine, but Williams.
Pleasant.
Sorry, Williams.
yeah, basically the Pleasant, but that.
The old
is,
church.
Oh.
The old
Yeah,
church.
the-
Old
yeah.
Somerset, Somerset, that
Smith
goes
Hall,
behind.
they call
Yeah.
it. So right about there. I like the plan so far, it looks good. That's going to bid. They're looking at probably sometime in the summer. We were hoping for fall, but it's looking like summer for the project.
So the summer of 2022.
Yeah. Safe to say. So that's plugging along very nicely. To others.
So they're working on the drawings, right? Is that what
Yeah.
And when are the drawings supposed to be done?
Actually, we have some right here.
Up
It's
on top.
right.
I guess one of the drawings ready to go out to bid and all that good stuff.
No, that's part of what they did last week with me, was the bridges and see what they had to do. They want to bore one of them or something and then push another one out. They're just getting a plan together, and then the bid has to be done by June 30th. It has to be bid before June 30th. That's all they told me. Before June 30th. That's the deadline on the SRF.
So it has to be, the bids have to be received by June 30th or out the bid by
I
June
think it has to
30th?
be bid by June 30th.
which, and if you bid it, that's another 6 weeks after you bid it, because bidding these days is 4 to 6 weeks minimum, which puts you at the end of the summer of next year. Is there any way we can expedite it to get it out to bid in early spring? We give them a deadline?
I'll talk to them today.
No, it's just because
Yeah, I'll find
out to bid by June 30th doesn't means we don't start till October next year. And then you're getting into the winter
It's
time.
another year.
Yeah,
okay.
so,
Let me talk to them today, 100%. I'll let you know.
because procuring materials,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm dealing with it all the time,
Oh,
and,
brutal.
and usually we're typically seeing 4 weeks to bid a project. Now you're looking at 6 to 8 weeks these days, because everyone's so busy. Procuring materials is an absolute disaster. And if we don't bid that till June 30th, we're not looking at doing it until '23. So I want to give them a deadline. I don't want to give them just carte blanche to,
Yeah.
till June 30th.
Scott called me earlier, I'm gonna ask him.
Yeah, let's get it like March, April to bid it out. That way we can actually do it in the summertime and start procuring things. Because I
Right.
guarantee we're gonna have issues procuring pipe and
Oh, yeah.
whatever it's gonna be. So,
That's all I have.
Good, that's fine. Old business, the Somerset Wadham Brook Street well.
Still plugging along, waiting on Matt to finish up some wording and then you guys.
Meeting, okay.
do we have a- do we have a meeting set up, or we?
No, waiting on Matt's response. He's supposed to have it done. He'll have it
The
done.
last part, just the contract.
Remember the one thing he wrote up and gave it to you guys, he sent it to them, there was 2 mock-ups, and at this point, I want you guys to get together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you're ready.
So who's setting that up,
Matt just needs to,
our Matt?
our Matt needs to finalize the response back from them, you know, saying everything's good, but can we talk about this?
Yeah.
And you guys will talk about it.
Did Matt give you a time frame at all?
Yeah, it was last week. So, yeah, he's good.
Can you remind him?
Yep, I can.
MIU repair update?
We're in a little wait and see right now, but we did get about 70% reporting now.
Yes.
So they're starting to report, so we're in a little bit better of a place. How many do we have, 800, 700, 800?
Done, yeah, it has to be like 7 to 8.
7 to 800 fixed,
Yeah, you said you were waiting on materials, right?
waiting on
And now as soon as we get the materials, then we'll start sending out demand notices.
So they called me yesterday, Justin,
Oh.
after I left, so they're supposed to be calling me back today
Oh, good.
to set up when they're gonna come again.
Alright, so we're getting
So I
close.
wanna send
Okay.
something out.
We shipped out the meters.
The broken ones.
That's a problem.
Right. MIUs.
MIUs, yes.
So what are we waiting material-wise? What are we
So you
waiting?
wanna send a demand
More
letter to
MIUs.
them?
Well, the people that are not responding at all,
Yeah.
no more letters, no more nice. It's either you're gonna get shut off on a certain date.
Okay,
That's it. There's no more happy medium. I don't want, some people that haven't responded at all to any of the letters and this and that, you're gonna be shut off by this date. And if they don't call them, some people are gonna start getting shut off, because we're having these people do it for free.
right.
So there's no sense in, I don't wanna keep asking, it's gonna be telling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because what are we gonna do? We can't keep spending all
No.
this money on postage and
They
waiting
can't
and
keep
calls,
coming.
and it's not. Set up the appointment, and your water's getting shut off.
So one more round of letters with a red
Strongly
bulb.
worded.
Well, really,
Red
honestly, I
bulb.
mean, what else are we supposed to do? I don't, would you?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
it's what you gotta do.
We were
Right.
gonna go through like one by one, because some of them we have phone numbers for,
Hmm.
just from the past, that we're gonna try just calling them.
Oh, that's fine, yeah, that's fine, yeah.
We'll start
So-
fresh Monday.
Yeah.
Start working on that,
All right,
Yeah.
but no more asking. That's
All
it.
right.
Was there an update on when the MIUs were coming in, the next round of them?
No, that's, shipping is so bad right now. I don't even know if ours have gotten there yet. So no, can you ask Justin today
Oh, yeah, if they have the MIUs, when we're gonna get them,
if they have them?
Shipping's awful.
because last time it
That's
was
all.
like,
I have 4 20-foot long light poles that ship from Illinois, we have no clue where they're at,
Yeah,
for a job in New Jersey.
no. They went back to China or something.
No one knows where they're at.
That's not even a bad ride. Like,
No, it's a 2-day ride for a trucker. Not even.
All right, so we have the November special meeting. We need to review it and approve it.
did you guys get my email yesterday, I sent about taxes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, the tax rate, what the tax rate
Yeah,
will be?
yeah, saw that one.
All right, I've looked over this whole thing and.
Yeah,
okay
I'm
with
good.
So these you can, I have them all set up as raise and appropriate and or transfer from free cash basically, so you can decide that after if you want,
it. Okay,
if you decide you wanna
Okay.
lower it.
all right, so is there a motion to approve the November special meeting as presented and discussed?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Do you want us to sign one copy?
Yes, I'm one of them,
Do we have a moderator yet?
Scott. And I put the time for 6:30 so that we could have the public hearing at 6, and then this meeting at 6:30. The middle school cafeteria.
What was the date on it again? November?
18th, next Thursday.
If you're up, so you-
I just want to make sure I have it in my calendar. At what time?
6.
6 o'clock we'll have the
So-
public hearing,
Okay.
and then 6:30 the special.
Why, I thought next week was Thanksgiving, it's the week after
I
that.
know, I agree.
She gets that copy.
At Town Hall, Old Town Hall?
Uh,
No,
Middle
Dighton
school.
Middle School,
Okay.
cafeteria.
That is signed version.
Perfect. Awesome, thanks. I guess they have some kind of meet the teacher there that night or something around that, people are gonna do, so they will bring in other people there, other than us. December 8th, there's gonna be this tax setting, at least 2 of you. It's a Wednesday, they didn't tell me what time, but usually it's Wednesday.
Usually do it at our office.
Well, last year we did
Yeah.
it at Town Hall.
Yeah.
We did it down
We
at
did,
the garage
yeah, last year, right.
Oh, it was the garage, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, because we had to.
I assume it'll be the Grange, the Old Town Hall.
I may, December 8th, I have basketball, but we'll figure something out.
It's like a 2-minute meeting.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have it like at 4 too. I'll have to see what time they.
That's fine. Earlier the better, actually, for me on that day,
Yeah.
because of practice and everything.
Out of my control, that one.
Okay. All right, the new business, the water rates. So we've worked the last year on setting the new water rates. We've been running in a deficit for some time. And with all the major projects going on as far as Main Street and PFAS, there's a new test that's coming up. Unfortunately, we have to go up on the rates. So these are going to be the proposed rates on November 18, 2021.
When was the last time we actually had a rate increase?
16, not that it was much, yeah,
And then we went down
right,
5 after.
right.
So we went up $10, called it the meter fee,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm. And then they took the meter.
Took the meter fee away and went up $5
On the service.
So it really went down 5.
Yeah.
So then, but before, what about prior to that? So I guess what we're at,
13,
2013.
yeah.
So I guess what I'm getting at is if we start getting questions, is, guys, we haven't had a rate increase in almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if you go back to 2013, really, when you think about it, it's been almost 10 years, and it's obviously quite overdue.
right. I actually have a spreadsheet that shows how years and what it went up, so I
Yeah.
can just add this to it and show.
Right. And I-
Definitely show that,
Yeah,
yeah.
and people are gonna get confused probably too with the tax rate. The tax rate's separate than the actual rate, so people will say, well, it went up. Well, no, the tax rate got adjusted, not the actual service rate,
It's just,
or water rate, should I say.
Yeah, so they won't see this on their bill until July.
Okay. So that's when the first round of
The new rates.
new rate.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why we
so
have to
so it'll
do
be,
it now.
so it'll be the May reading, the May-June reading, right?
Correct.
Okay.
it's just we haven't, we should really do a study every 3 years of your rates, because it's.
Oh, absolutely.
important, and we've,
Yeah.
not we, but
Hmm.
the Dighton Water District hasn't done that. You know, a really in-depth,
Well, like
probably
we
since
have,
this place was built,
Mhm.
if not before. Or at least acted on it.
Right, we had one done and then
They didn't.
Nothing,
came of it.
everyone was afraid to raise the rates
Right.
probably.
Right.
Yeah,
So all they've done is raise the tax.
yeah.
It's like, it's not.
That's the crutch, everyone was using that as a crutch. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. The announcements, next regular meeting of the Board of Commissioners will be December,
Oh, yeah, December.
How about the 24th?
Yeah.
Jeff feeding us this time?
Oh, we should.
That's
The
that's a good point, I'm gonna bring that up this year too.
16th, the 9th, either of those days.
What is it?
Eighth
You
and
like to
ninth?
do Thursday, or you don't wanna do Thursdays anymore?
I'll do, Thursdays are fine.
So can we do like a lunch, say meeting and then give lunch?
We've done that before.
Yeah, we've done that before. It was
So-
like and then everyone, we'll have
Like
like
Christmas lunch?
party.
Yeah.
No, it's holiday.
And you guys could be.
Yeah, holiday or Christmas.
You gotta be slowing down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, today's
But
my last day.
you need to figure your schedule. Do you guys wanna just, once you figure out a day you're around?
Pick a day, it's better for me to pick a day now, so I can put it in my calendar.
Far in
work my-
advance.
Yeah,
If you could do like an old, I hate this, so like a 11
Yeah, so I'm not
o'clock,
stressing out
Yeah.
trying to get a date.
and then we can have lunch for all the workers, and we can all sit.
like the 16th, the week of the 13th, a little closer to Christmas.
I have Thursdays and Fridays off, so maybe.
Then do Thursday the 16th.
All right,
Thursday, 16th. At,
11 o'clock.
Something.
Yeah.
okay,
No preference.
We can do it this year, because last year we didn't do it.
No,
Right.
hopefully,
right,
doesn't get worse.
Right.
Then we'll figure out, and then I'll ask everyone for that.
yeah, I'm counting on it going away.
Hmm. Are there
It's funny that, well, we'll talk about it later. I wanna talk about it
Any
on
public
camera.
input?
Did you have anything on the other, Mill Street property?
Nope.
Okay,
Nothing in the Milk Street property?
We're gonna, yeah.
okay.
All right, any public input? All right, adjournment, motion to adjourn at this time?
So move.
Second.